Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
You ready? No debate, cause they saw. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, corner booth.
I see as well. Kate, I feel like I have not officially said this. I've tiptoed around it. Kate, will you marry me?
Do I have to answer now? Or
no, you have time. You can think about it. You can think about a way to say no without hurting my feelings if you want.
Oh
lovely. I'll send you a letter.
Just don't even.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll send you my address later so you can send it to my house.
Yeah, I'm never giving you my address. I don't want you getting that close.
No, I know. I'll send you my address later.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, it is Thursday. It is the Korner Booth pregame. I have been up since 2:40 this morning, and I'm still functional somehow. I may drift off into thought, forget people's picks, whatever. Speaking of which, boys, we got a crazy day. One, JD has decided to forfeit his picks. One, because I forgot to get the six-pack in time. Two, he's currently watching Spider-Man No Way Home right now. He made his choice.
I think if you didn't get the picks in, then he should not be forfeiting them.
Okay, well, I mean, who's going to make the picks for him? Because one of them is a game tonight.
Why is one of them?
I'll make the pick for JD. I think he'd like it. JD actually texted me today and he said,
"Just pick."
I'm going to see. Go ahead.
Just pick one of us. We just have to pick tonight's game for him.
All right. Well, JD. We were discussing about going to see Spider-Man. I'm going right after this. I'm going at 9 p.m. so I can do the podcast like a true Chad. But JD was talking to me today, and he was telling me about how he was going to tell me all about what happened before or while he's watching the movie, just so I'm not surprised. I just want to say thank you, JD. I extend my grace, of course, just letting me know what happens, just so I'm not startled. I'm not scared. I really appreciate it. So I could make JD's pick. So.
Why is one of the six-pack games tonight?
It's because the NFL game slot week is terrible. We have Saturday.
I actually like tonight's game though.
Oh yeah, no, it's Chargers, Chiefs, Pats, Colts, and then Packers. What's it called?
Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, also half the league isn't playing, so I think we should be talking about that a little bit.
We will. We're also going to talk about a certain coach kicking his kicker and then getting kicked out himself. We're also talking about more Florida State lulls, possible Brittany Renner connection, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's going to be a great show today, honestly. I'm very happy. And if you don't know, of course, join us. If you're joining us live on our YouTube or Facebook, welcome in. We are currently suspending our Twitter streaming until they fix the damn comment section. Bums.
Is anyone going to post this on Twitter this week? That's what I want to know.
I just did.
Gonna say I got that notification as you said that. I just assumed it was you.
Yeah, I also texted our intern very late about it. I also have been a little behind the ball today, so I apologize to everyone in advance already. But I figured at least this one, everyone will come stop by because it's gonna be a fun show today. Obviously, I just can't wait to talk about Urban Meyer because we've been forecasting this for I don't know, boys, 4 months, 5 months.
Just he was hired. I mean, really.
Yeah.
The first thing we were saying was, how long is it going to be until he's out?
Well, Kevin also implied a certain faking of a medical issue, but I mean, a broken toe at least would have been something. Oh man, just not great. I guess we'll start with Urban Meyer. It's been fired by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the update. Was it 1:00 last night?
It was announced at 12:30. So yeah, about
Jesus.
I was actually surprised I heard it from Instagram before the Korner Booth group chat.
I mean, I shut my phone off because I had to, be a night owl this morning. But yeah, no, it was the first thing I woke up to was just 3 notifications from different apps. Urban Meyer fired as Jaguars head coach. And I'm like, oh, so I guess kicking your players does get you fired. Who knew?
I think they wanted an excuse. I think like they couldn't just say we're losing games. You're the fucking Jaguars. You're always losing games. Right. I think they wanted an excuse. I think it'd be funny now if they don't have to pay him a buyout or anything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like that actually kind of could count as a. So I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about contract law, but I'm thinking that kind of hits.
It depends. It's firing with cause is tough because if they can prove they shouldn't have been fired for that, then you have to pay them the buyout.
Fair.
Or unemployment. But can I rant about something?
The floor is yours.
I saw maybe the dumbest tweet I've ever seen today. Someone tweeted, I'm old enough to remember when people said Urban Meyer was a better head coach than Nick Saban. A Dolphins fan retweeted and said, I will say this. Urban Meyer left the Jags with Trevor Lawrence. Nick Saban left the Dolphins with Dante Culpepper instead of Drew Brees.
That is maybe the dumbest tweet I've ever seen in my life.
And the kid who initially tweeted about Nick Saban said the Dolphins medical team. I said, this dude's got big revisionist history going on in his head.
Yeah.
He said, no, the medical team said that they are not signing off on signing Drew Brees, but it's up to the coach, which is a cowardly move by not signing him. And I was like, and if he signed him and it didn't work out, the medical team would say no. We told him not to, and he didn't listen to us. And then he said, so it didn't work out. I can't even imagine defending the decision not to sign Drew Brees. In 2021, yeah, that's a hard thing to defend. In 2006, that's an easy fucking thing to defend. An undersized second-round quarterback with one good year who has injury concerns. Why would you want to sign him?
I mean, like Culpepper was 1 year off of an MVP caliber season in 2004. So, I mean.
And also, Drew Brees' good year wasn't even the year prior. It was 2 years prior.
Yeah, it was 2004. Both their best years were 2004. But
so
like,
it wasn't like Drew Brees was coming off of a great year, and they're like, "Oh, he'll get better." No,
he also had a career-threatening shoulder injury.
Yeah, so I don't get arguing. And then I also pointed out he also complained that Gus Frerotte, whatever the fuck you pronounce that name, was their starting quarterback the year before.
Gus Frerotte.
Yes, okay. And I said, so Dante Culpepper was still an upgrade regardless.
Shout out to players and not everyone ever play that game where you try to remember a random player. Gus Frerotte, that's a name I have not heard since I was like 12. Oh man, I'm feeling old.
Dan Ugla is the ultimate one of those for me.
Yo, facts. The only second with like 90 power and 2K.
Yeah, man. Dan Ugla was hilarious.
Oh, boys, we also I'll say this about Urban Meyer. He makes Matt Nagy's coaching situation less painful.
Like, I don't know.
So everyone's ranking power rankings. Oh, Matt Nagy's the worst. I'm like, is he really though? Like, Matt Nagy and his entire team yell at him.
Fair.
I mean, laugh at him. He didn't get caught at a chop house with his finger up a co-ed's bum and a bunch of other great things that have made the Jacksonville Jaguars the absolute meme of the NFL this year.
I also think, in Matt Nagy's defense, when Justin Fields is playing, yeah, he doesn't look great, but there are plays where you go, oh, like often there are plays you go, oh shit, this kid's good. Trevor Lawrence he has a couple throws here or there, but he doesn't jump out at you as being this can't miss prospect he was destined to be. So Urban Meyer might be ruining Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think it might have been PMT I was listening to in the truck down, and a couple of my coworkers were asking me what I thought, and I asked them what they thought. And our whole consensus was, until Lawrence gets a better head coach, he's in the same boat as Zach Wilson. And that's horrifying. Maybe in a better seat in the boat, but he's still in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to be like, I was saying even on the podcast on Tuesday, I was like, oh, Trevor Lawrence, he hasn't been all that. But yeah, it's like now he's in like the ultimate turmoil play. Like he might be the Damian Lillard of the NFL come 5 years from now when he'll probably eventually get out of there. But also it's crazy to think that there's just a franchise that no one wants to be around. Like that's the one poison franchise, that and the Texans. And then the same division. That's pretty great. You got to be happy if you're the Titans and Colts.
Fair.
I mean, you literally get 4 wins every year.
It's the NFC East of the AFC.
Yeah, kind of, but the Titans are always kind of good, and I think the Colts are always kind of good. But even the second team in the NFC East are like, they're whatever. Like Washington, I guess. The Eagles. Not the Giants. That's for sure. God. But yeah, I mean, I wonder if Trevor Lawrence. Also, it's something I've been thinking about is Travis Etienne when he comes back from this injury. I feel like Urban Meyer only picked him in the first round because Urban Meyer wanted him, and now this next coach, what's it even? James Robinson might be traded, I guess.
That was a horrible pick, though. I mean, you had James Robinson.
Terrible pick.
The prior year, you had Gardner Minshew and James Robinson, who were 2 of the high points of that season, and then they brought in their replacements. I'm not complaining about Trevor Lawrence over Gardner Minshew, just in terms of raw quarterback ability. Trevor Lawrence is the better option, but right now it's looking like Gardner Minshew might have been better in that offense. I blame Urban Meyer. Not that offense, but the Jaguars offense, but I think James Robinson stole some co-ed from Urban at the bar, and that's why he benched him.
Fair.
That might be it. James Robinson is a handsome guy.
Hardcore investigative journalism by Kevin here.
Why? It makes no sense. Even Trevor Lawrence came. I was like, I have no idea why he's not playing. He should be playing.
The amount of internet skits I've seen over this is just staggering. The internet remains undefeated, and they are just going at Urban 110%. And you know what? The only sad thing about this, guys, is the Urban memes have to stop now. Or
no, they don't.
They're coming to an end. You won't get new content now. What is he going to do? Do the NFL like John Gruden?
I mean, he has nothing. I think he's going to go back. I think he's going to pull a Rick Pitino and go to some no-name team who's kind of relevant, but not really.
He's going to coach Appalachian State.
No, I would hate that. I love App State. I'd be so sad.
Yeah, App State is pretty cool. No, maybe
Oregon.
No.
They'll boot their coach out out of nowhere. Come here, Urban.
I mean, if he wants the title,
attacking a rainstorm, asshole.
If he wants the title, I'd be okay with it. Guess. Maybe Fresno State. He likes the funny little
Bye, Pat.
Field.
Oh, there's also some really hysterical rumors about the coaching carousel that is currently going on. It's rumored Ryan Day to the Bears, Urban back to Ohio State.
That's crazy.
I heard Dougie P to Jacksonville's a real possibility, and
it's not. It's a rumor. It's not a real possibility.
So Doug Peterson actually ran a decent offense. Why would that not be an upgrade over Urban Meyer?
They need to get Jack Del Rio back, baby.
Okay.
That's how you get the
First off, Doug Peterson did not run a decent offense. Frank Reich ran a decent offense.
Frank Reich was there for their Super Bowl year, yeah.
Yes, and then after that, and he left, their offense got significantly worse.
Also, shout out to a Philly pod right below. What up to our boys that fired up, my fellow Eagles fans. These are the dudes right here. They might have something to say about Doug Peterson going as a rumored possibility for Jacksonville. But then again, guys, they hired Doug Marrone last time, okay?
Doug Marrone was a decent coach.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, but Doug Marrone pre-Jacksonville was kind of a what the hell move when they hired him.
No, he had a couple good years in Buffalo.
What?
Right before he went to Jacksonville, he was a good coach in Buffalo.
Hey, Pat's back. What's up, Pat?
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I have really bad connection tonight.
Oh, that's
we hear you
that was
perfectly.
awkward when I would talk to you, and then we hear you good. Yeah,
Yeah, you're perfect.
Well, that's good.
You're connected. Yeah, so
it's not you, it's me, I guess.
I mean, all three of you guys sound like absolute robots, and I'm seeing like
It's not-
PowerPoints of you guys.
It's not you, it's you, I guess. Reich really ran the Eagles offense. Doug seemed clueless most of the time, but the Jaguars, so literally anything is possible.
see, Kevin, there you go. The Eagles fan agree with you.
I think the Jaguars should hire me.
Yeah, I'm all down for Samir coaching the Jacksonville.
I think
Jaguars.
I could probably rally a locker room probably better than Urban Meyer.
Not that hard to do.
Unfortunately, Samir, no teams reach out. I've been pushing for college football jobs all season.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, I actually do want to announce this. The Mets actually did extend an offer to be their GM. I did say no. They asked me. I just didn't want to deal with it. I just didn't want to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, that he's so ugly. Sorry. I mean, he's just really freaky. And I don't know if you've seen pictures of him. He just acts like somebody I don't think I'd want to hang out with.
Well, and you're a Yankees man through and through, so why would you do that to yourself?
Well, and yeah, I mean, who wants to deal with the Mets?
Not even Mets fans.
No. You're gonna pay a 37-year-old center fielder $20 million almost.
Fair.
Real smart thinking, guys.
Speaking of smart thinking, Travis, what's the kid's last name?
Who? What?
The cornerback who committed to Dion.
Hunter.
Oh,
Travis
yeah.
Hunter. Okay, that's Travis Rudolph. Wrong sport.
Travis Rudolph.
Travis Hunter, #1 rated recruit in the goddamn country. Decommits from Florida State. Still don't get that one. And commits to Coach Prime and the Jackson State team. Oh my Lord, this is
Tigers.
Great. Tigers. Sorry, thank you for correcting me. I had no idea what their mascot was. Yeah. One, like the first things I've seen from the locker room were him and his assistant coaches dancing, and it was a great like commitment video, him tossing the hats and ripping the shirt open and everything else. And so shout out to Unnecessary Roughness. I don't know if you guys follow him on TikTok. His shit is great. There was apparently a story, and I checked 3 other guys I saw on like my For You page alone reported this. There are some rumors and tweets going around that Brittany Renner was the reason that Travis Hunter committed to Jackson State because, she was there a couple weeks back. Coach Prime brought her in to talk about the dangers of, being an athlete and everything else because, she's notorious with the whole PJ Washington situation. But apparently they were 4 or 5 weeks apart. But, yeah, if Florida State fans are irate right now.
Yeah, I mean.
It's hilarious to me. Also, this is kind of funny. I found this out later. Apparently, Dion was one of the final head coach candidates for Florida State, but when they hired Mike Norvell, and they chose Norvell.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this might have been a little pettiness out of Dion.
I don't think so.
Also, just getting the number.
There's a 0% chance if you have the chance to sign the number 1 player in the country. I don't care if the coach they hired decided to bang your mom after. It's not petty to go after the kid if you can get him on your team.
Fair.
2, Unnecessary Roughness is a Barstool podcast, so
yeah.
Fun fact. What is Brittany Renner talking about, though? Like, I'm going to tell you about the dangers of
I wanted to
being famous. If you see a thoughty like me and knock me up, I'm just going to steal all your money. Like, just
that's kind of what I think she said.
Me. But also, did you hear the other rumors as to why he signed with Jackson State?
The NIL deal from Barstool?
Yeah, it's Barstool rumored or reportedly offered him like a $2 million NIL deal. It brings into question, was it if you sign with Jackson State, we'll give you this regardless.
That was also released by like a meme account, though.
Yeah, and then Dave Portnoy announced that they had signed him to an NIL deal like a couple hours later. So
fair. I did not see that part. Also, I have not been on my phone all day, so that was me trying.
Also, it just can't be the fact that HBCUs have put out some of the best players in NFL history. Not guys like Jerry Rice, Michael Strahan, Jackie Slater. Eddie Robinson, one of the greatest coaches in college football history. No, it can't be that. It can't be the rich history.
Well, this is
of
also
those
the Jerry
programs.
Rice episode too.
And
See,
the
I think
fact
he's a BCU player.
And the fact that if you gave these schools funding in the 60s and 70s, they would be Power 5 schools today. No, it can't be that. Not at all. It can't be playing for one of the greatest defensive backs of all time as a defensive back. No.
Right.
No, it's not that. It's just money. Barstool's just giving them money. They're ruining college football.
Yeah, no. Also, it's also not the fact that Florida State's program is in shambles.
Did you see they also announced Mike Norvell's extension the day before?
Yeah. Like I didn't mention it yet, but I was going to like add that as a part 2. And it's hilarious to me. One, Mike Norvell's career highlight so far at Florida State was beating Miami, but then losing 3 straight to become bowl ineligible. Now Manny Diaz.
And how does that make you feel?
It's okay. I mean,
yeah, fair enough.
We would have had to win out, and like we had no shot at the ACC championship game, so it was just like it just sucked for the rivalry. And hey, listen, you got to lose at least one game in that rivalry. Pat feels my pain this year too.
Fair enough.
Too soon.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I announced that my team name was being changed to Go Jared Beat Pat, would you be mad about that because we're playing each other in fantasy playoffs?
It would fuel my hate.
The other one was Go Navy Beat Pat, or Go Jared Beat Army.
That'd be a drive down to Connecticut worthy.
All right, bring it, pal.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to.
I'd like to point out they fired Willie Taggart after going 9-12, but extended Mike Norvell after going 8-12.
Like I said, Florida State is a garbage program.
Like it makes no
sense. I also want to know what the hell got Travis Hunter to commit to Florida State in the first place. Like I really want to know.
Yeah, true. Agree.
I'm still bewildered. I'm like, wait, Florida State is the number 1 recruit in the country? I get like every other year or so, like, you know, like the Robert Incandiches of the world commit to a random school that like everyone's like, what? Okay. Like when he committed to Ole Miss over what? Like it was like Bama, LSU, and Ohio State. I think he committed.
Yeah, it's because they paid him money.
Yeah, I know that. I know this is before NIL deals, but like now, like that NIL deals are a real thing. It's like, what the fuck did Florida State tell him?
Yeah, I don't know. But this really does make me think. Like, is like this Jackson State program, like with Deion Sanders, actually something that's bound to grow into a real competitor? I don't really know. I mean,
yes, they won the SWAC this year, and they're in the quarterfinals right now of the FCS championship playoffs.
When do they play again?
They play Saturday at noon.
Cool. I actually have time to watch that. Sweet.
Playing South Carolina State, who got into the playoffs at 6-5 and is somehow in the quarterfinals.
Listen, hot team, man. Also, Kevin, since you are a resident college expert and I am trusting you this, you're picking our 3 college games for the 6-pack because out of the bowl games this week. Your nominees are Middle Tennessee State and Toledo in the Bahamas Bowl, Northern Illinois Coastal Carolina in the Tailgater Cure Bowl, Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the App State Mountaineers in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. That's a new one.
Oh, that's
what the hell is that?
The Boca Raton Bowl is not new. It's just the sponsors.
The sponsors new. That's why I was going crazy. UTEP Fresno State. Well, actually, a good game. The PUBG Mobile Navy Mexican Bowl.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. You don't know what PUBG is.
You don't know PUBG?
That's
also
PUBG.
Also, why does PUBG have a bowl?
Wait, that
can't be.
That's PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, I didn't know that was the actual video game itself. I was like, what?
Oh, PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
That's not right, right? Like PUBG didn't sponsor a bowl.
Yeah, they did.
I
PUBG
guess.
But
Mobile.
also, it's specifically their mobile.
Oh, PUBG Mobile. Oh, my favorite game to play. Every day I play it.
All right. Also, we have UTEP Fresno State, UAB BYU, Eastern Kentucky Liberty, Malik Willis possibly in that game, and Utah State, Oregon State, Louisiana Raging Cajuns versus Marshall. So Kevin, I'll let you in the next half hour pick those games and let me know what you think. Oh, we also have Old Dominion, and Tulsa as well. So, Kevin, my friend, it is your choice this week for the 3 college games. You get full free reign while we talk about other things.
This feels like more of a curse than a blessing.
I know, because I trust Kevin's judgment with bowl games. He honestly gets some good ones. Also, because they're
this decision.
Though he is the most qualified person for it, it's a heavy burden this week to carry.
Oh, it's not.
This is like the one week where like the bowl game is like, what the actual shit. I had one other thing I want to talk about before we got into talking about tonight's game. Fuck. That's all right. When you're running Forest, your ADHD kicks in overtime.
Super classic.
Oh, by the way, here we go. I know what we're going to talk about because I am ecstatic for this shit. Talked about Kevin's before. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, this show is sponsored by the great people at YeatsOfficial.com. Promo code CornerBooth for 10% off your order. Oh, by the way, next week is our holiday party. Last year, Kevin scarred for life with the greatest video known to mankind. This year, we have possible appearances by TSS Fantasy and a few other of our friends. On top of that, we are giving away not 1, but 2 pairs of Yeats official sunglasses.
Wow.
Yeah, boys, surprise. We're all putting in money for it. I'll listen, I'll cover whoever can't throw it. It's fine. Here's the deal. 2 pairs being given away to I'd say our viewers. Kevin, I'd say people comment. I think is the best one to do it.
Yeah, people who comment.
Comment and share share it. Twitter, Facebook, doesn't matter. If you share it and you comment, we will throw you a possibility. We'll do like a number generator or whatever, and we will let you know. And you get to, by the way, it's not we're giving you a random pair. You go on the website, you DM us which pair you want, and we send it to you.
Hashtag Corner Booth and Chill.
Corner Booth and Chill. There we go. And shout out to our boy Zach Mack. That's my dude right there. Even though him and Pat are Pat, that's
yeah.
Dude yeah, Pat. I was kind of hoping he would comment today.
Bro, what is up with the Army? Or sorry, what is up with the comment of Navy greater than Army on and off the field? I get the on the field comment, but where did the off the field comment?
Yeah, that was a little. Yeah, you guys really work together at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's.
No,
Zach,
actually, this is Imperial Japan. The Army and Navy don't work together. They actually work to impede each other, so they end up losing the war.
Well, luckily it's 20. Oh yeah.
History reference for the win.
Yeah, that really frosted my flakes when I read that. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So by the way, back when we used to have a group mate, Zach Mack's legitimate tag underneath his thing was professional pot stirrer, like shit talk. It was like he goes literally, I am just here to start shit. That's what he had as his bio.
Oh, an agent of chaos.
In our company group me before we switched to Slack, when we moved up to actual professionalism, this schmuck, love him to death, had professional pot stirrer as his bio, and it made me so happy. Also, me and Zach Mack there are stories from Kevin's rookie days of us ticking. Oh, Kevin, you were just here at the end of that period. I forgot about the Jordan. Oh, those are stories for like a Corner Booth Confidential kind of episode. Oh man, the behind the scenes stuff. That's always fun. But yeah,
kind of like the Beatles documentary that they're making.
Yeah, my mother housed that in a week. I was actually pretty impressed. Not as impressed as I was with Ted Lasso Boys. I knocked out all 2 seasons in 2 days. No, 2.5 days.
I've only seen 4 episodes, but it's good.
Oh my god, fucking incredible! I'm so excited for season 3.
Yeah,
what?
I haven't seen any of it yet.
It's fucking incredible. Also, boys, by the way, guess what drops tonight at midnight?
The Book of Boba Fett?
No, that's in 2 weeks. Witcher season 2, baby.
Seriously?
Yeah, it drops tonight at midnight.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank God.
I have not watched Hawkeye either with my favorite girl Haley Steinfeld. I gotta start watching that. I might try to bang out both this next week because I'm only working 3 days. Thank God. God bless my boss for letting me
hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah. After guys, I mean, I was joking with the boys in the meeting before. I crack overtime on my drive into work tomorrow.
I'm
at 39 and a quarter hours right now in 4 days.
Hey, man.
Hey,
We respect the hell out of you.
Plus commission from actually doing jobs by myself finally. So, nice paycheck for the Christmas. I already bought everyone's Christmas gifts, and I'm just kind of paying myself back.
There you go.
Oh my god. All right. But here we go. Boys, well, Kev, how's the picks going? Are you ready to go, or do you want us to do NFL first?
I've been ready to go since you told me.
There you go. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Today's six-pack crack beer, I'm actually going to start announcing these, is Future Hop IPA by my favorite people, Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger. Go get yourself a Voodoo and who ranges.
Actually, fun fact, I applied and got considered for a job at Voodoo Ranger. So, not New Belgium, Voodoo Ranger, like their actual satellite extension. So.
Voodoo Ranger will consider you.
Yeah, right. All right, so crack it open, six-pack. Wow, that's really good. Holy shit.
This one is not on Saturday. It is on Tuesday, but since we're not recording between now and then the live stream, we're going to pick this one anyway. UTSA versus San Diego State. It's at Toyota Stadium. It's the Frisco Bowl. UTSA is a -2. I'm going to take Meep University.
Wait, what was that? What university?
Meep University.
Oh, Meep University?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone knows Meep University.
Oh, I'm gonna hop in on that one with you for sure. We've all watched Looney Tunes. I think that speaks for itself.
You know what? I'm also gonna go with the Roadrunners. Just mascot alone here. I've watched maybe 5 minutes of UTSA. I actually bet on them and won. So you know what? I'm sticking with it. I'm going with UTSA. Fun fact: I did it like 3 weeks ago when I was looking for a really good upset. Even though they're only like a 4-point dog in a game they were playing.
I'll take San Diego State just to be against the grain. This isn't like college football I'm at all familiar with, so to be.
And JD will announce his picks via Twitter tomorrow. The only game he's not Smear's picking for him is Thursday Night Football. Next, Mr. Kevin.
Remember I said you guys would regret letting me pick all the college football games with no input from anyone else?
No.
Well, James Madison University versus North Dakota State University. It is at the Fargo Dome. North Dakota State is a -5.5. I don't have to go first this time. Someone else.
I'm rolling the Bison. Listen, I still got love for Carson, even though he doesn't quarterback for us anymore. And they have been the most dominant FCS team in the last, decade? So, give me North Dakota State to get the W here.
I'm going to go North Dakota State here as well for the sole fact that I kind of like watching them in March Madness. You always have those teams that you're like, yeah, those 12 seeds, those 13 seeds that you're like, I'll throw a bone, and this one's going to be the one that beats the 5. That's the North Dakota State to me, and I think they'll win this week, and they have my full support. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'll take James Madison just to be against the grain again. No other reason to just do that. Bro, I gotta break away from that.
Wait, Kev, can I ask him this, or are you about to yell at me?
What are you gonna ask him?
If I was just upset or not, because they're a 5-point dog. Oh wait, no, that doesn't count because they're only a 5-point dog on the road. Or
I don't know. It's also FCS, so I don't really. Yeah. It's my choice since I got to pick them. If you want it to be your upset, I'm okay with it.
Pat,
because I also saw I have these lines from recording Tailgate the other day. I have seen -6 lines.
I'll give it to Pat. Kevin,
it's not even a.
Oh, sorry.
No, it doesn't even show up on the booking app I'm using.
Yeah, it doesn't. You have to look at. You have to look deep into Google for this shit. I'm gonna take North Dakota State. old money versus new money here. James Madison's the new kid on the block. They've been good the last couple of years, but I think they're going to be focusing on the Sun Belt in the next couple of years. I think they're going to kind of ignore FCS for a while.
Fair. Last one, Kev.
South Dakota State Jackrabbits versus the Montana State Bobcats. It's at Bobcat Stadium. South Dakota State's a -6, and I'm taking Montana State in my upset.
I'm also, I think, going to go with Montana State here. I don't think I could rock with both Dakotas. I think I have to pick firmly one Dakota side to be on. And, in a time like these, I think a man has to set boundaries and a man has to know what he wants. And for that reason, I'm taking Montana State.
That was corny as hell. All right. I'm sticking with one of my favorite Philadelphia Eagles, tight end, fan favorite, and lifelong roommate of Avonte Maddox, Dallas Goedert's, South Dakota State Jackrabbits to get the win here. They are my team. Gotta stick with one of my favorite birds here.
Yo, who was favored in this?
South Dakota State.
Yeah, just give me South Dakota State here.
Let's go.
I also think it's funny. Dallas Goedert isn't the best player to ever come out of South Dakota State.
I know he's not.
I think that's hysterical. No, he's not. He's definitively not.
No, I said he might be in the future,
No, he won't be.
Who is the best player, Kevin?
Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, no.
Okay, sure.
The Golden Pony. It's kind of like literally possibly the greatest kicker of all time. It's like
yes, that's why I'm saying it. It's not a knock on Dallas Goedert. It's just
Dallas Goedert would have to basically break every tight end record ever to even have a shot.
I think if he even breaks every tight end record, I don't think he'd do it.
And win multiple Super Bowls. So yeah. Wow, that line shifted. Okay. NFL time, Thursday Night Football. JD Samir is picking for JD, as we have already announced today. Chiefs Chargers tonight. We're actually going to give this one a little more explanation. I'm actually very excited for this game. I already did my same game parlay. You guys want me to announce it, or do you guys want me to wait to the end of the show?
Oh, please elaborate your parlay.
Okay. My same game parlay actually is pretty simple. I learned from my mistakes last time I've done a same game parlay and said, hell, stop doing player stat numbers and do over-unders. So, not only did I take a flyer on a crazy day from Justin Herbert, I also banked on crazy days from Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and many others. My same game parlay includes 7 picks, by the way. Chargers plus 3.5. Austin Eckler, anytime touchdown. Justin Herbert, over 250 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes, over 250 passing yards. Austin Eckler, over 30 receiving yards, where I got a little ballsy here. Over 60 receiving yards and over 85 receiving yards from Travis Kelce. This is getting super ballsy, but the payoff is great. So
that's a lot, yeah.
And then I took also, just for shits and giggles, on a $3 parlay that pays out $69.
Nice.
Right. That's the only reason I bet $3 is Justin Herbert for 100, Travis Kelce for 100 as a hybrid player parlay. Literally just to say fuck it. It says 69. It must be good luck. Those are Jared's wild bets of the night. That's my same game parlay. See, McAfee does one. I did one too. But mine ain't risk free. You risk your money on this one.
You're kind of banking on this game being a blowout.
I'm banking on being a shootout.
Sorry, I meant shootout, not blowout. And I think it's interesting, just especially with the inconsistency of the Chargers offense, which has been kind of all year. I think all the receivers are going to be out or COVID. No, who's back? Is Mike Williams back? Is Keenan Allen back?
Yeah,
and
Mike
Eckler
Williams
is kind of
and Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler are all playing tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, that does change things. Yeah, I mean, I do think this Chiefs defense has improved a hell of a lot recently, and I do think they've really bent back into shape. I don't think we're being fooled here. I do think they're kind of clicking again. I don't know. I think this could be one of the games. Chargers beat the Chiefs early in the season. The Chiefs are kind of on this second half swing. If we're picking, I'm going to pick the Chiefs. for this game. I don't know. I do love my Chargers though, so I might go with my heart pick.
Well, thank God you did, because my upset pick is the San Diego Chargers.
Oh God damn it! I wanted to pick. Oh, damn
they
it.
are.
Oh.
And this is payback for the Lions 2 weeks ago.
All right, fair enough.
The Los Angeles Superchargers are my upset this week. You know what? They beat them week 4. Herbert and the boys looked real good last week. Yeah, it was the New York Giants, but still, it was, you know what? I will take thank God this is a self-esteem builder game any day.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Eric Fisher and Chris Jones both not playing, I think, as of this afternoon. I'd have to get clarification on that one, but I don't believe either are playing. So this is going to be definitely interesting. The best D tackle and the best left tackle on either side. So I am predicting you should bet the over. It's going to be a high-scoring game because I have a feeling that like both defenses are going to be a little like confused and cross-eyed. Kevin!
I'm taking the Chiefs. The fact that Chargers beat them week 4 means absolutely jack shit. This is a completely different Chiefs team than we saw earlier in the year. And I think I don't want to get as ballsy enough to say they're not going to lose a game the rest of the year or regular season, but I don't think it's going to be this week if they do.
Fair. Patrick?
Yeah, they're hot right now.
Oh,
they're hot.
Samir, go.
I already picked. I picked the Chiefs. I do think the Chiefs are hot.
Because like you said, I kind of want to pick my Chargers, but I'm like, oh, okay, who's he picking then?
Nah, I'm going to keep it. I do think the Chiefs. I mean, they're hot. I'm not going to go.
Who's JD picking, Samir?
Oh, who is JD picking? JD. I think JD would pick the Chiefs. I'm going to have JD pick the Chiefs today. JD always picks the Chiefs, and usually they disappoint him. So if they disappoint him again, it would be nothing new.
Let's go. Oh, by the way, I have a 3-day weekend, boys, so I actually will finally get an up-to-date standings log for us, since every single pick we've made is written down in this notebook here and also on record at on the Quarter Booth Twitter and YouTube archives. If you want to go look like everyone, like I will if I mess up one.
Yeah, Chiefs, don't worry.
Chiefs?
Yeah, Chiefs. I think it's going to be an Andy Reid second half. That's what we're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, absolute shootout to begin with, but Andy Reid's
not clean sweeping on me. Shit, I love Lone Wolf. All right. Speaking of Patriots, Colts. Oh, Saturday football. I'm ecstatic. Unfortunately, I'll be at a buddy's birthday party, so I'm going to have to watch this game on my phone. Shout out to my boy Hammer Toes for his birthday. Love the kid. Great dude. Love him. Even though I don't actually think I'm going to see him on his birthday, but I have to. I have prior obligations. So, shout out to Hammer Toes, aka Bro Jesus, as Kevin knows him. But listen, Pat's Colts. The line currently, I swear that Indy -2.5 at home. That's a gimme fucking line. I'm taking the Patriots. Fuck that shit. Are you kidding me? Oh Lord. I believe in Mac Jones. I believe in this running game. I believe that the Patriots are somehow, some way, only taking a 1-year hiatus off their dynasty, and their dominance of the AFCs has begun. Bills, for the love of fucking God, prove me wrong. Samir, let's let these Patriots finish it off.
Yeah. So this line is kind of fishy. I really don't know about it, but I'm going with the Colts. I'm gonna pick the Colts in this game. I think the Colts have lost a couple games recently that I don't know if they should have lost. I think they're gonna have a little bit of vengeance in them after that Bucs game, especially. I think they're gonna give the ball to Jonathan Taylor a lot. I think they now understand that you can't have Carson Wentz throwing the ball. And I know this Patriots defense is rough, but they're gonna win. I think the Colts are gonna win.
Fair enough. Who wants to go first, Kevin or Pat?
Yeah. Who does?
I'll go first.
Yeah, Pat. All you.
Yeah, save the best for last, Kev. So, I really think Jonathan Taylor's something special, and I think the Colts are definitely going to try to exploit that as much as they can. But I think Mac Jones is one magical human being. Give me the Pats here. It's a Saturday game. Pats are coming off of a bye week. It'll be a short week for the Colts. So I'll take the Pats here, definitely.
Alrighty. Kevin.
Yeah, in Carson Wentz's one game against the Patriots, he didn't look particularly good. Don't
Aguilar
think
drops aside.
even without that.
I'm joking, obviously.
Like 5.4 yards per attempt, yikes. 50% completion percentage, yikes. And I don't think the Colts really don't have the receivers to match up with the Patriots well. They don't have a really fast guy or a dominant guy.
I don't know. I think Pittman's really grown into his own, I'll be honest.
I think he's a good receiver, but I think T.Y. Hilton's most likely out. If you put J.C. Jackson on him, Michael Pittman's a non-factor.
Mm-hmm.
Probably worth a couple Wentz picks.
Gotta love Carson Wentz picks.
2.5. I think 2.5 picks that game. I think that's a reasonable.
Also, for Christ's sakes, the Patriots beat the Bills by running the ball 46 times. Give me the Pats.
Okay, hold on. I completely missed this. Samir, did you say Colts or Patriots?
I took the Colts.
Okay, so no lone wolf, and then all right. So the rest of us took the New England Patriots. All right, Packers Ravens. Lamar is I think he's still questionable, but leaning towards playing. I think that's still the word. If not, Tyler Huntley's playing. I'm sorry, Green Bay's minus 5.5 on the road. Yeah, give me the Packers. Oh my Lord, they just look great. They probably were hungover as shit against the Bears and came out and kicked the snot out of them in the second half. Yes, Aaron Rodgers still does own the Chicago Bears. He is majority owner, 53% at this point. All jokes aside, give me Packers here. The Ravens. I feel like I think the Ravens are the sinking ship in the AFC North, and I think this is just another hole in the ship.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with the Packers as well. I mean, Baltimore is just absolutely destroyed with injuries. I hate to be that guy, but they really are on their last legs, and the Packers are clicking. The Packers are like the automatic regular season, like 14-2 Packers that always go into the playoffs real hot as the 1 or 2 seed. So Aaron Rodgers' toe issue aside, I think they're gonna kick ass.
Kev.
Lamar Jackson's a game time decision. He's going to be hobbled after the injury last week. Hollywood Brown, Calais Campbell, and a bunch of other guys didn't practice today. Yeah, give me the Packers.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'll take the Pack here. The Pack just looks so good this year. And the Ravens are just like hot or cold, and I think this is going to be a cold week for them.
Boys, we missed out on a great NFL game. We could have picked the garbage bowl. Texans Jags round 2.
Ooh.
It is the season of giving. Do you guys want to do this as a bonus game?
Yeah, let's do it.
No, Kevin's shaking his
Come
head.
on, it'll be fun.
All right, fine. Anybody okay, if we all do a consensus, this will be our house pick for the week. How about that? Fine. We haven't enacted one of these since like week 3.
Let's all root for the Texans then.
Yeah, I'll take the Texans.
Yeah.
The Fighting Davis Mills.
Sure.
Oh, long neck.
Yeah, I'll root for the Texans because
all right.
Deshaun Watson hates them, so they got to be doing something right.
House pick. Houston. There we go. All right, I need upset from Samir and JD. That's it. Samir, I need an upset out of you.
Oh, can I pick JD's upset also?
Yeah, if you listen, that's up to J. If you really want to mess up JD and screw him in points, that's up to you. But I feel like that's on your conscience.
Okay, so my upset for this week is, it's gonna be a Sunday, or I'm gonna kick it actually to Monday Night Football. I'm taking Chicago over the Vikings on Monday Night Football. Yeah, Chicago's plus 5.5 at home. I think Justin Fields is going to be playing. I think the Vikings are kind of their season. They have a lot of momentum right now, but it's primetime Kirk Cousins is what I'm betting against. And I just think it'd be funny if Nagy and Fields and the boys go in derail the season after that big win against the Steelers that the Vikings had. I do like the Vikings, though. Nothing against the Vikings.
Kev, you got a gimme?
Yeah, Jackson State over South Carolina State.
Actually, I changed my mind. I have a different upset pick.
Okay.
My upset pick for this week is actually the Washington football team over the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're such a turd.
Washington
I'm going to that game, you asshole.
Washington is plus 9.5. I know they looked horrible last week, but they still hung in the game. Jalen Hurts is only logging limited practices. If Hurts doesn't play, I don't know. Minshew's been Minshew mania, to be fair. But, yeah, Washington's a team that's still fighting for playoffs is a big game, and I'm going to give it to them after a tough division loss.
I hope you have the same fate as Jake. All right. Pat, I need a gimme out of you.
Yeah, Arizona over Detroit. And Kyler, I trust.
That one, I just couldn't pull the trigger on Danny Campbell. That's my dude. There's no gimmies like in the bowl games that I'm like, oh, this is totally a gimme. Pat, by the way, congratulations on Army being a favorite over Missouri.
That's kind of crazy.
It's not the game we wanted, but it's the game we got.
What do you mean that there's no gimmies in the bowl games?
Like no ones that I like.
Houston over Auburn.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about for like this week alone, though. I'm not gonna be a dick and pick one that's like a week down the road.
Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, I scrolled up too far.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, Jesus.
Louisiana over Marshall.
Yeah, I know. That's a good one. I was looking at it. I also was looking at Cowboys over Giants. Who's playing this week? Daniel Jones or Mike Lennon?
Oh, Daniel Jones is not playing this week. There's no way. I think we might get some Jake Fromm.
God, I would.
Oh, no, Jake Fromm, baby!
Let's go.
Time. Oh my God.
The funniest thing I've ever seen. I went to Tom Brady's last game at Gillette as a Patriot. And as my friend and I were walking out, someone said, I hope the Patriots draft Jake Fromm. I think he's going to be great in the NFL.
I remember you telling this story. This is a good story.
Oh my God.
Idiots.
God, I don't like anything. You know what? Give me BYU over UAB.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, I just looked at that line. Never mind.
Terrible pick.
Terrible. Exactly. I recant that one.
I don't even know the line. What's the line?
It's down to 7 now. It was at like 10 this morning.
That would still be a terrible pick. UAB's got to travel to Louisiana. Like, that's right up the road.
Give me Bills over Panthers. I just, you know what? I don't care who's playing quarterback for Buffalo. The Bills got robbed on some PI calls by Tampa Bay, and they need to win or they're out of the playoffs. And Sean McDermott knows like this is not a good look. Also, the Panthers are fucking terrible on offense. So yeah, give me the Bills for my gimme. JD will pick his tomorrow. Wow, it's only 7:24. Boys, we have a lot of free time here.
Hey, free time.
Y'all got anything? Besides, we got a holiday party next week, obviously. Couple guests.
I personally am excited to watch Spider-Man tonight. I don't know if you guys are going to see it soon.
I will probably go watch it Monday midday. Just like I'm one of those guys who actually, if it's a big movie, I'll go watch it by myself.
Okay, I mean I'm not going to spoil it for you. That would be ridiculous.
Okay, so as Pat and Kevin both know, I don't give two F's about spoilers.
Yeah, because you spoil things for everyone else.
At least my boy Thor survives when talking about Endgame.
One time.
Once is enough.
Yeah, that is kind of a spoiler.
And he prefaced it with, "I'm not going to spoil anything, but."
And we were all like, "Please don't spoil anything." I'm not going to spoil anything, but at least my boy throws butts. It's like, all right, lit.
It's all right though. I just got a text from made me very happy. My buddy who's been trying to get this girl trying to date this girl for like last 3 weeks. He goes, "Yo, I gotta cancel. So and so wants me to stay the night." I'm like, "You good, dog?
Oh,
You're good, man. Like you listen."
Oh, damn.
Yeah, shout out to my boy. Oh my God, I'm not gonna name him. Actually, no. Shout out to my boy Brian. Good for you, Brian. Shout out
Brian.
Wrap and
Brian.
tap it, baby.
Attaboy, Brian.
All right, so there we go. That's about it for the Corner Booth pregame this week. It's kind of a lower episode. This is, I think, the shortest episode we had since the day after my birthday, when I basically was a dead man walking.
Oh, that was awesome.
Samir remembers that episode when I dry heaved after taking one sip of beer.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a rough night. Holiday party next week. Special guests, including our friend Kamish from TSS Fantasy and a few others, of course. Shout out to our friends over at eatsofficial.com. Promo code Corner Booth for 10% off. You want quick last minute gifts? These guys send the shit out. You'll have it in a week, by the way. I'm not even kidding. You might have them by Christmas, even if you order tomorrow. Also, by the way, $40, great polarized lenses, and look at these stylish bastards. Kevin's still rocking his. Me and Pat took ours off because, we're old.
Computer screen.
Yeah, right. Computer screens. But listen, when Samir refuses to buy his, he's protesting.
I have glasses. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Dude, wear them over, you jamoke, or wear contacts. Stop being a hipster.
I'm not gonna buy contacts, man.
I feel that.
Sorry.
All right, we have one more comment.
A few others, yeah.
Yes, Ryan McCarthy will be joining us for a holiday special as well. Also, if Cruz does not show up, he is furthermore dead to me. He's a loser, and the Saints and the Bama Crimson Tide, sorry, Kevin, will disappoint him for the rest of his life. So, Kevin, you better get Cruz on this fucking show. Curse now. Oh, no, actually, you know what? No, I like Alabama being the conveyor belt of NFL talent because we have like 5 Bama players on my roster. So, you know what? No. Just the Saints will always disappoint you. Oh, and your Tampa Bay Rays.
I think
if my boy Jake fighting the good fight against finals right now. Go Jake and Samir too. Keep fighting, boys. Keep fighting. And Pat.
And Pat.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Pat, I keep forgetting you're basically almost my age. I keep forgetting you're in school. I bet.
I wasted my late teen, early 20 years.
Are you gonna do it or am I gonna do it?
Defending U.S. oil interests abroad.
Facts.
What a man.
Truly the best man there could be. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
I did it for free tuition.
I thought it was for the Camaro.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it for the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
True.
All right, so, boys, by the way, shout out to my boss. He gave me a I don't know if you guys are familiar with KBS stouts by Founders. They're like those special edition, like, aged stouts. He gave me one that his neighbor gave him. It is 3 years aged, so the estimated alcohol by volume is 24. And I am so excited to sip that slowly while I watch. Hopefully the Chiefs pull an upset. But yeah, we got about a half hour.
The Chargers, you mean?
Yeah, Chargers. Sorry. Wow, brains fried. This is what happens when I've been up since 2:40.
Keenan Allen, please.
There we go. Austin Eckler, please. Because I play Pat in fantasy this week.
We do. Yeah.
Go Jared, beat Pat. That's a new team name announced today.
Nope.
Oof.
All right. Shout out to Ryan McCarthy, Zach McLaughlin, and our friends over at Fired Up for showing up today in the comment section. By the way, if you want a free pair of yeast from our holiday party next week, remember, share and comment. YouTube and Facebook only. We appreciate
share and comment, baby.
Yeah. We love you all. We appreciate y'all so much. Happy holidays. Anybody still celebrating? Is Hanukkah over, or is it still being celebrated right now?
No,
I'm not going to be offensive. I'm seriously asking.
No, Hanukkah's been over. Hanukkah's been over for a little bit.
I thought you were asking if Hanukkah is still a thing. I thought that's what that question.
I can know because I had a costume.
Are we done with? Are we done with?
We had like
Hanukkah,
Hanukkah balloons in her house yesterday. I was like, oh shit, I forgot those. I thought that was earlier in the month. Whatever, cool. Happy holidays to all y'all. We'll see you at the Corner Booth Christmas party, obviously, which is next week. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Even Ghost might make an appearance again. He's been a little grumpy today, so I didn't put him on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, appreciate you for stopping by. Also, I want to give one last quick shout out to a very special gentleman who has been part of the Corner Booth pregame since day one. Our man, Big Kev, completed his first week of work. Let's go!
Let's go, Kev.
He's never had a job before ever, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
I
still have a day left, so hopefully they don't fire me.
Nah, they won't. They won't.
Yeah, yes, Maggie. Ghost will make his return next week. He's being a grumpy little jackass right now. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the Corner with Pregame. I am your host, Jared Clem, alongside my right-hand man from the Tailgate in the Quad Pod, Mr. Kev, and my boys, Pat Donahue and Samir Singh. JD, the rookie, will be back next week. Episode drops Tuesday night. Maybe we'll even have the intern on for a little bit. It's going to be a rotating conveyor belt of guests, I guess. But that's it. That's all. Enjoy your weekends. Drive safe. Drink responsibly. You know the drill. Peace out.
Peace.